I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you something on this laptop, but I don't think I'll be showing you because the panel is already here. It's about panel. I'm talking about specification, data sheets. Yes, does panel have data sheets? Yes, they do. Panel as well have data sheets. Inverter have data sheets. What's it called? Charge controller has data sheets. Lithium battery have data sheets. All these data sheets are like what the manufacturer or the producer of that item is telling you to stick to work on. Like it's a kind of information that the manufacturer has instructed you to follow. And when you miss it, you get your system damaged. When you missed it, you messed up with your what? You messed up your installation. That's why you need to pay attention to details, pay attention to specification sheets. Because as a good engineer, you ought to pay attention to what? To details, to not only inverter details, not only inverter specification, battery as well have specification. The inverter you will buy, they'll tell you that it can accommodate, like it allows you to parallel 2 to 3. There are some you can buy. It's a lithium battery. I'm not even talking about lead acid. There are some lithium battery you buy. The company or the manufacturer will tell you that, okay, this battery you can pair this battery with up to 4 to 6 batteries. There are some that does not allow a parallel connection. You just have to buy the inverter, put it on, yes, connect it on your inverter, start using it. So that's how all these things works. But some of us have refused to pay attention to all those specifications. Some of us have refused to read what the manufacturer said. Just like the way I was explaining to the video we did now, I was telling you guys that this one, the manufacturer said is 12 volts. That means you just have one battery. Then this inverter will work fine. It will carry your light, your TV, and fan. If you have lithium battery as well, it will carry your light, TV, and fan. 12 volts, not 24. When you series on this inverter, you get it damaged. And also, this inverter, the manufacturer said it is what? 2000 VA to slash what? 180. That means you shouldn't exceed 180 watts. But for you to be able safe, don't even exceed up to 160 watts. That's 1600 watts. Sorry. So now, when you read further on this inverter, look at what he said. MPPT voltage range 50 to 430 VDC. It's talking about configuration of your panels. That when you want to connect panel on this system, yes, you can do series connection. Yes, you can as well do parallel connection. But the parallel connection, let me read the parallel connection aspect. Now we have he said the manufacturer said the charger, the inbuilt charger is 80 amps. And as well, if you have this inverter, how you are going to connect these panels to it, the perfect way to connect it is what? Series connection, because it accommodates 430 volts. But let's say you want to do parallel connection. Maybe you have this kind of panel, maybe 350 watts, and you have 4, and you are maybe kind of afraid that, oh, the voltage will be high. Oh, I don't want my inverter to get blue. Okay, no wahala. This 4, if you can do it how many? If you want to do a parallel connection on this system, you can decide to do it 2-2. Yes, this inverter will take it. But you can't do 2, you can't do 3-3, or there are some panels you will not need to do that. You can only parallel like 2. If you have 6, you do it 3-3 on the bigger panel. But there are some panel, even on the bigger panel as well. Maybe you have something like 8, and you want to do it 2-2. No, the manufacturer will not. The specification sheet says that you can't do it like that. The inverter is not going to function properly like that. However, it is determined by the manufacturer that the best way to do it is the best way to connect your panels to it is what? Series connection. Because already we have a maximum voltage of what? 450. And the guy went further, the company of this inverter went further to tell you that best PV range, best panel range, voltage is talking about 120 to 400 VDC. So if you have 380 is perfect, 280 is very okay. You have 350, absolutely fine, but you don't have to start connecting it like PWM charge controller. No. So those are the specification, those are the information you should pay attention to when installing your solar system, when configuring your system, your panels to your inverter. It is very important, and it's also necessary for you to pay attention to the manufacturer so that you won't damage your system, so that you won't have issue, so that everything will work well, and you will not have any cause for taking it to the where you buy it to complain that the inverter is not working or something, because why? You pay attention to the manufacturer details. So I'm going to be explaining more on that on my next video. Stay tuned. Have energy.